do concreting jobs, but we have done our subs once. And by the time you've paid £30 a tonne for your sand and cement, for your sand and ballast, and I think these are £5 some at a bag now. You don't save yourself a lot, but it's just convenient to do little bits. We've got a little base at the well, we've got a little base in where the big hole. Yeah, and like post holes as well, yeah. It's just handy. I mean, it's a big panic with some wagon lads are a bit impatient out there, you know, they want to just be tipped and on like. And you've got little jobs to do. What's in there? 800, won't it? Yeah, we put 8 bags. Not a lot, not a lot. 8 bags per 3/4 of a cube. Oh, tiny bit. What? Can you put that back and wash the bucket out? There's a lot. That'll be alright. Put that back and wash the bucket out. There's a load of wheat going. In a minute, yeah. Selling wheat. So there are jobs on his house, isn't it? 170 quid for all these foreign imports. I know I keep going on about foreign imports, but Christ, they've knackered, isn't it? Finally got this bit done. Slightly tapered into drain, and then we've our chalk supply from our local quarry is running out fast. So we've started buying this crushed concrete and crushed rubble from a firm, £11 a tonne delivered. And it does a job, but it don't quite get as compact as chalk, but we can still get fine chalk. So the idea is to fill it and backfill this, sort of fill it up so there's a camber in, and then we'll top it off with a little chalk and hire a roller and roll it in, because wagon drivers were getting very, well, they weren't getting oity, but they were starting to get a little bit concerned that they had to drive their wagons through this hole, and the hole was getting deeper and deeper, so the hole's gone now. But yeah, it's just handy for the jobs like this, is our little mixer. Right, finished product. A bit rough and ready, but it'll do for what we want. But we've put a good 8-inch of concrete down and meshing it, because there's going to be Arctic wagons backing over with 28 tonne of grub on, and it's only a small plinth. So yeah, 8-inch, lots of cement, and meshing it, so it should be fine. Talk about a few pigs going in next sort of possibly back end of next week, and yeah, they've been a fantastic batch, absolutely fantastic, because they came a little bit screwy and we thought we were going to have a lot of trouble, but no complaints whatsoever. Have been having fun, right? Well, to be fair, pigs haven't. This bloody fitting blown off. So, we've had a flood. I did notice when I brushed my teeth this morning, water pressure was a bit low. And I never thought out of it. Anyway, I know why not. First job of the day, take a load of wet muck out. Bad news on our JCB. New engine required. Talking to Scotty, well, Bill was talking to Scotty at Scruton, and they've never had one blow up like ours blew up. And Frank said we've seen it. It's destroyed. Whoever had it before us must have never serviced it at all. So, more expense. But when she comes back, she'll be right, won't she? You recording?
This is Billy. Billy's farm manager. Abby's got her farm t-shirt on.
Do you want me to put it on, you know?
Yeah. And this is Ollie.
Alright! Fuck! Ollie's on pressure washing duties today. We've neglected our little cattle box. And is it welded on?
Yeah, it's wet.
Yeah, it's wetting and we sort of let it soak in it, but it is, the shit's got welded on. But he came down to wash these beauties off. We picked these up out of a yard the other day. I've never seen one, to be honest. 2 6-metre power heads. But they're rigid. That's the 6002, and that's the 6001. That's a slightly older one. But they're all both in running order. All sorts of shout on them. He's going to pick them up and swill them off. And we've got a lad in the trade what wants them. So if you want to buy one, give us a shout and I'll put you in touch with him, because I think they're more or less sold. We maybe should, well, we thought about keeping one, but even getting through gate holes, just like a jar with it. So, yeah, a lot of machine that. But money, they weren't dear at all. So we'll see what they're like when he's doctored them with his washer. Right, I'm off roundupping. I'm heading off to do some, clean some SFIs up. Best paying crop on farm, aren't they? To still get some moisture, let this roundup work, get some moisture, and put a bit more seed in for another claim. God, look at the beck. It's hardly running any water. But they are transferring it at the top into the canal for some reason. I don't know, they've got a pump going all the time, pumping water out of our stream into the canal. But yeah, very, very low water levels. Westerwall's starting to green up again. Jake slicked some slurry in it yesterday, and we've rolled it, and hopefully if it gets a good drink, it'll flare into life again. Ollie's got one washed off. Christ, I think I've undersold it. Well, I haven't sold it yet, but I've offered it to a lad in trade. And now we've got all that horrible dusty muck off it. It's a totally different arrow. Get another guard for that. And yeah, it's a peach really. But anyway, deal's a deal, isn't it? I'm not going to welch on a deal. I'm sure he'll bite my bloody handle. So, and I think this one will be equally as tidy as well. Right, forecast rain. Are we going to get any? Yeah, forecast 8 to 10 mil of rain tonight. So, and it's a good job because look, it's absolutely desert dry here, and everything's not dying or ailing too much, but absolutely desperate for a drink. So. Watch this space. Just before I go, on a serious note, we are after tackle. like I say, you know, the lower end of the market. I mean, I picked this up out of a yard the other day. It's an odd little Ferraball 3 metre. Whether we pull it to bits or whether I sell it or whether I put it just in a local collective sale, I don't know. We've got that this coon topper. Our Ollie hasn't cleaned it up yet, but he needs to try it. But yeah, tidy little coon topper. In fact, it's a hell of a thing, really. Not real old. I think it's a. Is it 2020? No, 2017. But Christ, it's had a good old. It's half price of a new one. He wants £6 for it. But he has talked about keeping it. But don't know. It's a right thing. It is. Yeah, he wants £6 for it. But yeah, we are after tackle. So if you've got out kicking about, you know, I don't want to be travelling hundreds of miles to source stuff, but I will for the right stuff. But yeah, this type of stuff, what we're after, because there's always wages in it. It's been a very, very busy week, to be honest. We've done a lot of knapsacking round sides of fields. Well, and with the lance. We've got a lance what goes on the side of the sprayer. One of us, well, usually me, I walk and our Ollie drives, our Phil drives sprayer, and we just go down sides at fields taking all that brome what sort of intrudes into the field, and black grass in edge bottoms and one thing and another. So we've done a lot of that, and then Ollie's caught all up with fungicides. Well, me and Ollie with fungicides and one thing and another. T2s on wheats and a lot of fungicides, growth reg and herbicide on spring barleys. And all in all, stuff looks okay, but just if it gets 10 mil of rain today, it'll absolutely race away. Sprayed the fodder bait again yesterday. That's very patchy. Some places it's come, some places it hasn't. Yeah, a bit worried about my fodder bait this time, but yeah, the drought has really suffered. That has suffered. So maize is coming fine. That needs its herbicide before long. Hopefully we'll get some rain and then we'll get a flush of rubbish and then we'll get an extra kill. JCB, very, very poorly. Engine absolutely knackered from, the head was okay. Got into the block, the bars were as though someone had been in with die grinder. Pistons knackered, conrods knackered, crank knackered. So basically the whole engine's buggered. And yeah, we've sourced one, a brand new one. Well, a lot less money than I thought, to be honest. So she'll have a new heart in her when she comes back. But a bloody good machine. I mean, what do you do with a forklift without an engine or a knackered engine? And when you've got into it, so you could put it back together and probably sort of get it to run somewhat like to flog it. But that's a twat's trick, innit? So anyway, I would be short of a loader, so I know now when that loader comes back, that part of it's 100%. So, and it is a bloody good loader, that JCB. And that era they built a very, very strong, powerful loader. Pull for England, really well. So we're relying on that and the old class at the moment. Right. On that note, bye for now.